Now let us discuss about the formation of soil. How is soil formed? We know that soil is formed from weathering of the parent rock, and the texture of the soil depends upon the parent rock only. This process takes time, maybe 100 years, and then the fine soil is formed. In the first stage of soil formation, the soil is generally non-porous in nature. Then it slowly turns into soil having air and water in the pores. We can define soil as a mixture of rock particles and humus. Based on the size of the particles and the texture of the soil, it can be divided into various groups. So here we can see the formation of soil. In the first part, what happens is disintegration of bedrock takes place. So in the first part, weathering begins. Then second is organic matter facilitates further disintegration. Then in the third stage, we can see that water percolates and the horizons form. And in the last part, we can see about the formation of A, B, and the C horizon. Deeper profile, more humus, and thicker horizons. Let us see about the different types of soil. So, talking about sandy soil, it has big particles that have large space between them. The space between these particles are filled with air. Hence, sandy soils are called well-aerated soil. Because of larger spaces, water can easily penetrate through the particles of sand. Sandy soils, however, cannot hold water. Hence, sandy soils are light aerated and dry in nature. Sandy soil lack humus, hence they do not support the diverse growth of plant. Clay soil, it consists of fine particles which have less space between them. Since there is not much space between the particles, clay soils are not well aerated like sandy soil. The tiny gaps between the particles although allow absorption of water in the clay soils easily. They are able to hold water, hence are suitable for the growth of different kinds of plants. Loamy soil. Loamy soil contains a similar amount of large and small particles in them. They are a combination of sandy, clay, and silt soil. They also contain humus. They can hold water in appropriate amount and therefore support the growth of plants. They are also called agricultural soil because of their fertility and appropriate texture. They contain good amount of calcium and have a high pH level. Silt soil. The silt soil particles are smaller than that of sandy soil, but larger than clay soil. Silt soil can hold water to some extent because of its fine quantity. They are generally found near the water bodies like river, banks and lakes. They are rich in nutrients, highly fertile and hence are suitable for agriculture. They are often mixed with other soils to improve the fertility of the soil. So here in this figure we can see the different types of soil and also about the texture and also about the particle size. So here we have the sandy soil, the silt and the clay soil.